Hi guys, Ricky Cardenas here. In this video, I will explain how to use RECONNECT to upload a listing to our system. RECONNECT is the private MLS that we have created for RE/MAX Caribbean and Central America. An MLS is a multiple listing service. This system resembles, it is very similar to the MLS systems that they use in the United States, Canada, and other developed countries in terms of real estate. So let's take a look. This is the login screen. I already put in my login and my login name and my password. I click on login and this takes me to the home screen of RECONNECT. Now, there are many things that you can do in RECONNECT, but today we will focus only on the first one, which is add a listing and find buyers. You can see here that this is one of the buttons that is most used within this system. I'm going to click on this one, add a listing and find buyers, and this is going to take me to the first of 4 steps that are needed to upload a listing. First, I will select my name here, then contract type, if the property is for sale or for lease. The price, you can see here that the price has a red asterisk, meaning, of course, that it is a mandatory field. I am going to type in $1 million. I think that's $1 million. Then currency, different currencies you can choose, lot size, construction size, units of measurement, pre-owned or new construction. Well, if the property is used, that means it is pre-owned, or if it is a new construction. Property type, thus the system gives you several options. In property general location, also the system gives you several options. Now, here's another mandatory field. You can tell by the red asterisk. Property title in your primary language. If the primary language in your market is English, well, type in the property title in English. If it is Spanish, put it in Spanish. If it is French, put it in French. So the property title in the primary language is mandatory. Property title in the secondary language is not mandatory. Then there is a property description. You can see here that this is also mandatory. Property description in the primary language. Okay, it is mandatory, so I'm gonna fill it in. In the secondary language, it's not mandatory. Then SEO description. SEO means search engine optimization. This is how search engines will find the property that you're uploading. And you can type in something here. It tells you here, the SEO description is used by search engines. See SEO preview on the right-hand side as an example. Guys, the notes that are related to each field are very important. Please read them because the notes will teach you a lot. You will learn a lot about the system from the notes. Okay, next decision that you need to make is this a general property or a specialty brand? It defaults to general. But so which is the vast majority of the properties that we upload. But maybe it is a commercial property. If it is a commercial property like a shopping space, a shopping center, an office location, a warehouse, a farm, a running business, or even a lot. Lots are always commercial. Maybe they have a residence will be built there. It doesn't matter. If it is a lot, it is commercial. Or maybe it is a high-end property, one of those super duper special properties in your market. Well, that is the RE/MAX collection. That's what that brand is for. What's interesting is on the right-hand side, you see these 3 logos. These 3 logos, and each one of them has a website. That's where your property will be shown. It tells you here, where will my property be shown? If you select general, it's going to be shown in these 3 websites. If you select RE/MAX commercial, it is shown in those websites. If it is the RE/MAX collection, it is shown in this website. So I'm going to leave it to general just for this example. Now, is this an exclusive listing agreement or not? It defaults to yes. The reason why is because there is no reason why you should accept a listing that is not exclusive. However, maybe you decided to make an exception and accept a listing that is not exclusive, then you select no, but look what happens. The system tells you, be careful, don't work for nothing. Listing a property without exclusivity can lead to someone else selling the property and you working for nothing. To learn the importance of listing with exclusivity, watch this 2-minute video. So we're even providing some training here in this program in Reconnect. Now the contract date and the expiration date. Well, whatever expiration date you select, maybe 3 months from now or 6 months from now, which is desirable, look what the system says. It says in one of the notes, it says, the system will send you an automatic reminder 15 days prior to the expiration of this listing. So the system will be working for you. The system is going to be your assistant, your best friend, going to tell you, hey, that listing is about to expire. You need to talk to the seller, talk to the owner, tell them what's going on, tell them everything that you've done, and insist that they lower the price because this listing is not selling. Then there are fields for the owner's name and the owner's email address and the owner's phone number. Guys, these fields are, first of all, they are not mandatory, and second, they are confidential. Nobody sees the content of these fields. Only you, the person uploading this listing, will see this information. Then there are internal remarks in the primary language and internal remarks in the secondary language. But what are internal remarks? Well, it tells you here. The public does not see these internal remarks, internal comments, internal notes. Only you and your REMAX peers will see them. You can specify minimum price, whether the seller is motivated to sell, etc., etc., etc. Are private notes, something that you would not advertise in the newspaper. It is private information just for you and your REMAX colleagues. Now I'm going to click on Save and Next, and that's going to take me to the next step, which is the second step, which is where we specify the location. Address, this one is a mandatory field. Guys, look what it says here. This field is really important. This is how visitors will find your listing. What you write here is what visitors to the website will use to find the property. It is really important. This is one of the most important fields that you can fill in, a good address field. Then driving directions and showing instructions. It tells you here the public cannot see the driving directions. Well, driving directions are, you can say something like, this is the White House behind the church, and you can also write showing instructions. This property, for example, this property can only be shown in afternoons and evenings. State, department, province, city, or municipality. The program is, here is where you select where the property is located in your country, location as well. Now, what's interesting is now there is a Google map showing the location of this property. Here, you can move the location of the property. Of course, you can also zoom in, zoom out, do whatever you want to do. It is important that you specify a good location for the property. Now, guys, we have noticed that several of our members do not have a fast internet connection. So this map does not always display. If the map doesn't display, look what we have here. If the map doesn't show, click here to refresh the map specifically. You're not going to lose any of your information. You will just refresh that map in particular. Now I'm going to click on Save and Next, and this will take me to the third step of how to upload a property. You specify whether the property is furnished or not, bedrooms, bathrooms, half bathrooms, notes, stories, year in which it was built, garage capacity, air conditioning, swimming pool, view, homeowners association, HOA, maid quarters, pet friendly, ocean view, if it is a gated community, if there is seller financing, and so on and so forth. Well, none of these fields are mandatory, so I will just click on Save and Next. Now, we're at the fourth and last step on how to upload a listing to Reconnect. Now, it is time to add photographies, add pictures, minimum 2, maximum 35. Maximum file size is 10 megabytes. If you have a floor plan, upload it here as a picture, JPEG or PNG, not as a PDF. Okay, so I am going to select two properties, two photos for this listing. You can see that you can upload several listings, several photos at once, and it is a very fast and safe upload. Okay, my two photos are uploaded. If you have a video, a YouTube video, for example, you can upload you can insert the embed code here. If you have a virtual link, to create a virtual tour, you can click here, or if you have a 360-degree link, you can do it here. Now, we are at the end of the fourth and last step to upload the property. I am going to click on finish. But before I click on finish, guys, I want to show you something. It says here, if the finish button doesn't work, click here. Again, this is because several of our members have a slow internet connection and they are having trouble doing this. So we give them this option, which is more basic, more simple, but it always works. So in my case, I'm going to click on finish. Now it tells me here, by publishing this listing, I acknowledge the following. There are three important things that you're agreeing to. Number one, that I have written authorization from the owner to market this property publicly. I have also made sure that the legal paperwork is in order and that this property can be sold. Failure to comply with these requirements can have serious negative consequences to my peers and to the REMAX system. Okay, so guys, do your homework. This is serious. Do not upload properties that you are not 100% sure that they can be sold. Second thing that you're agreeing to, a property that is not an exclusive contract, exclusive agreement, may appear repeated in Reconnect. In other words, the non-exclusive property may be uploaded by more than one agent. That's the nature of non-exclusives, with similar or different information and or pictures. Hence the importance of uploading or getting exclusive listing agreements. And last, I have a written authorization from the owner to make these pictures public in an effort to market his or her property. Then I will click on I accept. Now the system is going to start working for you. And it says, good job. Yay, your listing has been published. Listing ID is this one here, and you can click on OK. But before you do that, guys, look at this note here. Very, very important. You can click on this link, and the system is going to go look for buyers that any agent in your country has uploaded. And maybe these buyers, or one or several of these buyers, are looking for a property like the one you're uploading at this time and in this moment. So when you click on show agents with potential clients, the system is going to go look at the entire database and tell you there are 2 or 3 or 5 buyers that are potentially interested in a property like the one you're uploading. In this case, there are no results because I didn't specify many of the criteria. But if I had specified all the criteria correctly, maybe I could find a match. And then the system is not going to tell you the name of the buyer, but it'll tell you the name of the agent that uploaded that buyer. So you contact that agent, your REMAX colleague, and tell them, hey, I just got this new property and I see in RECONNECT that you might have a buyer that's interested in this property. What you got? Can we talk? Let's get together. Let's show this property to your buyer. Guys, I hope that you realize how powerful this system is. it is very, very strong. It is a system that can definitely help you make a lot of money without you having to work harder. That's how you upload listings to Reconnect. Thank you for watching this video. It's a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I think it is worth it. If you watch this video till the end, hats off to you. You're a very committed person. You are awesome. We love working with you. Have a great day and make it happen, guys. Bye-bye.